Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today we're going to be talking about Doctor Who Series 7 of modern Doctor Who, and my question is it good? Tough one. Tough one. Much like Series 6, Series 7 was split and broadcast at different times, with the first half being, of course, broadcast at one point, and then several months later getting the second half. Unlike Series 6, which does feel like two parts of a cohesive whole, Series 7 feels completely like two different seasons of a show. Because Series 1 has one group of companions, and Series 2, or the second, let me rephrase this. They don't feel like they're part of the same season or series because they are so drastically different. They have different companions. They have a different TARDIS interior. The Doctor even has a different outfit. And then the stories themselves feel tonally different. The first part of Series 7 really feels like a Series 6B. Honestly, Series 6B is what it feels like. Instead of being Series 7A. Whereas Series 7B feels like a series in its own right with the 11th Doctor and Clara, which I wish we'd gotten more of because I actually like those two together. Let's have a look at the episodes for that season with this wonderful steelbook with some nice art by Sophie. I don't know how you say her last name. Cauldry? Sophie's really good with some of these steelbooks and decent with others. I like how each side of the steelbook is representative of one part of the series. The first half here, the second half here. That's really neat and a great artistic choice. Let's look at the episodes. It lists the Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe on here. I don't really consider that part of Series 7. I think it's a good episode, though. Asylum of the Daleks, I like. It objectively has a lot of flaws, like the entire concept of the Daleks. Even having an asylum is weird and very against the Daleks. But I still find it enjoyable. Don't care for dinosaurs on a spaceship. I like A Town Called Mercy. It has a lot of different things going on to it that I really like. Power of Three is, aside from one or two little points, it's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Like, worse than any classic Doctor Who episode terrible. Angels Take Manhattan does nothing for me either. Nothing. Doesn't make sense. Plot holes the size of Australia. You can get the Scandinavian army through there. The plot hole, not Australia. The Snowmen, I like. I do like the Snowmen a lot. What else do we have? The Bells of St. John, I do really like. Probably my second favorite Matt Smith story. The Rings of Akatan, I don't really care for. It doesn't do much for me. Cold War, I like. Hyde, I like. Journey to the Center of the TARDIS is hot garbage. Crimson Horror, I like. Nightmare in Silver is okay. And then Name of the Doctor is okay. So, yeah, this is a very mixed bag of a season. Especially if you count it as one series. Now, you guys know I tend to think of it as two separate seasons, two separate series. When I rank them, most of the time I rank them separately, the parts, because I feel drastically more about one than I do about the other. I'd much prefer Series 7B. But as a cohesive whole, it's very meh. Like my bottom line of, is it good? Sometimes? Like, if someone asks me, do you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I'm going to be like, because there's a lot of really good stuff going on in here. I do like A Town Called Mercy. I do like the Crimson Horror. I do like Hyde. I love the Bells of St. John. I love the Snowmen. But then there's a lot of stuff that I just don't care for, like the Power of Three and Dinosaurs on the Spaceship and Angels Take Manhattan and Rings of Akatan and Journey to the Center of the TARDIS. It has a lot of crap. It's a very, very mixed bag of a season. So, thumbs up or thumbs down? Let's give it a thumb sideways. That's about all I can say for it. So, Series 7, what do you think of it? Does it have some high points you like I have? Does it have some low points you can't stand, like I do? Where does it fall for you? Somewhere in the middle? Do you think of them as one season? Do you think of them as two separate seasons? Comment down below and let me know. Also, don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. And of course, all the Patreon stuff is down in the description if you would like to support me on that. Links to the Amazon wish list. P.O. box address is down there if you want to send anything for me to look at and review. Excuse me. I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane, Colin Coney, and Finn Perkins. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. It does make a difference. Most importantly, thank you for watching.